they always do. If you're playing a green-white deck, I think 65 of the cards are going to be the same between the two players.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll try 10 different cards out, but we take a look at this battlefield here. Andrew Jessup at 15, Lanceford at 9. It's game number 2. Jessup is up 1. Both the records here 7-0. For Jessup, he's got Avacyn the Purifier, a Sylvan Advocate, that is a 4/5, given all the lands that are on the battlefield. A Gideon Emblem, meaning that Sylvan Advocate is actually a 5/6. An Oath of Nissa, and then a Nissa Sage Animist. For Vincent Lanceford, he has a Sylvan Advocate that has a counter emblem, which means his is bigger than Andrew Jessup's. He just played a Nissa, Voices End of Cards, putting counters onto an Archangel Avacyn, a cleric from a Westvale Abbey, and now the Sylvan Advocate gets a little bit bigger. And also, Vincent Lanceford does have a Westvale Abbey among his lands, where Andrew Jessup does not. But hey, let's add an Archangel Avacyn to the battlefield.
Yeah, and clearly Vincent saw this coming. He didn't even attack.
Yep. So, now Andrew Jessup's going to untap. I think Lanceford is out of cards at this stage. And I think he's probably in some trouble, as Jessup is kind of playing his turn pretty confidently. Plains in hand, he'll draw a card. Didn't get a great look. Looks like a land, though. And it was a forest, so this Nissa is going to go up. Top card here for Andrew Jessup. Oath of Nissa.
Pretty good.
Yep. Get to see some more cards. Take a look at the top 3 here, Will Andrew. Another Oath of Nissa, a Sylvan Advocate, and a Forest. He'll take the Advocate. Now remember, Lanceford's Archangel Avacyn right now, that's a 6/6.
Yeah.
And Jessup was actually getting close to threatening an ultimate with that Nissa Sage Animist.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful, that ultimate.
Yeah.
I had it happen to me at GP Jersey.
Did you win that one?
Unfortunately, it was my own Nissa
Sounds like Dragonlord Slumgar.
that got stolen by Dragonlord Slumgar.
Yeah, I got the better at you.
And I did win that game.
That's awesome.
It was the most bonkers game. I won on turn 5 of time with no cards left in my library.
Okay.
In game 1.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. All right. That's pretty great.
Yeah. It was one of the more ridiculous matches I've ever played.
Avacyn the Purifier is coming across into the red zone right now. 7/6, given the emblem. Which means that it would trade with Archangel Avacyn, I believe.
And because it would be an angel dying, it would not trigger the other Avacyn.
Correct. Looks like that damage is going to come through. There's a Sylvan Advocate.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Vincent felt like he could take that damage. Maybe he thinks his only path to victory is to peel a Wrath effect here.
And there's Nissa.
Okay, that's step 1. That's a redraw to a Wrath effect.
Yep. He's got to be careful simply because you got to make sure that he uses his Nissa Voices Endicott first.
Sure.
Before the transformation takes place. It's minor, but you might as well get your free plant.
Yeah. Well, especially when he's sitting there with a Westvale Abbey on the board.
Exactly. What might seem minor is actually a little more major. So he doesn't miss that. Plant on the way. Actually, right now he's got 5 creatures in the battlefield, so... Okay, well, he's going to transform this. I was curious.
Yeah.
So now down to 4 creatures. Starts on 3. Up to 4. Top card, Archangel Avacyn.
That's a little awkward because he didn't block
A touch.
last turn.
A touch.
And now with 2 flyers staring down at him, I think this one's just over.
I think so, yeah. Here's an attack.
Maybe he'll block.
Yeah, totally going to block, right? No? All right. There goes my Nissa. Yeah, I think Lanceford's on a no-outer now. Pass the turn back. Maybe Andrew Jessup makes a mistake. I think you can try to hope for that.
Sure. Well, since these top players are known for.
Making large errors?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Andrew Jessup's going to win this match here over Vincent Lanceford. 2-0. The Green White Tokens mirror keeps going over to Andrew Jessup. He is 8-0. He's the only member of Team MetaGameGurus.com without an open title, but he might change that this weekend.
Yeah, this is the start you need.
Yeah, he had a really, really good run through SCG Atlanta 2 weeks ago. Didn't make the top 8, but I believe a top 16 finish for him. And now he's in prime position to make a top 8 this weekend, and he's playing one of the very best decks.